everyone, it's your trainer Dee Dee. I popped on early because I'm able to get on earlier for you today. Today we're going to work on core, we're going to work on hips, and we are going to work on glutes. So I want you down on the mat. You can get a blanket or whatever you need to do, a towel, nice thick towel. This is a Pilates mat, it's a little bit on the thicker side. And I'm just going to have you come down. We're going to start on our hips. If you are sensitive with your hips, you can put a towel, an extra towel, or a little small pillow underneath it to help support that. Your hand can be either here or you can be down here. That is up to you as you lay down. If you do not have balance, my hand is right here on the mat. If you have really good balance, your hand is right here or your hand is right here. Okay, so if you don't have good balance, again, if you feel like you're swaying back and forth, make sure you put that hand on there just like that. Okay, so I'm going to stack my feet just like this and my knees on top of my hips, okay? So I call that stack. And then I'm just going to lift my feet up just like this. This is the work. We're going to work with our hip flexors, our core, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to open and close. Now, for those of you who want to take it up and have a little bit more of a challenge, there's bands. They're up on my wall, but you can put them around your legs and make that more of a challenge. If not, you are right here. All you're doing is opening and closing. Again, you don't have good balance. Your hand is here. You have good balance. You are right here. And it's a good, nice open and close. You'll feel that good little glute burn. At this point, you want to contract your abs. When you contract your abs, sometimes that takes it from the glute. So when you're nice and open like that, and you contract your abs, you will definitely feel a good work. Every time you exercise, super important to breathe in and out. I always say find pockets, whatever the hardest part of your exercise is. And we're going to continue to do this for 20 times. Okay? If 20 is too challenging for you, give me 15. If 15 is too challenging for you, give me 10. All right, we're going to keep all this exercise. We're going to stay on this one side. We're going to open, and then you're going to flex your foot and kick it toward the ceiling. So you're just like this. The other leg is nice and still. At this point, you're going to engage those quad muscles. You're still in the glute muscle. You're in the hip, and you're also in the core. You feel like your balance is off, my hand goes right here. Nice, good kick. Again, your count is 20, 15, 10, or whatever you feel like. Okay, you can even work 30 seconds, or you can work 10 seconds. It's up to you. But movement is movement, right, guys? Good. After you're done kicking, I'm just going to have you hold it right here. And I'm going to hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and there's your 1. I'm going to point the toe and I'm going to go down and I'm going to hold it for another 10. This really, really burns out that hips. You can really feel it up in the core. Engage your stomach muscles, and what I mean by that is just contract it. Don't forget to breathe. Super important to breathe, guys. I'm telling you. Good. And then I'm going to flex my foot. I'm going to go almost all the way down. And we're going to do about 20 minis. Just like that, up and down. Continue to contract your abs. Yep, little bitty. You really feel that good little burn. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, that was good. Okay, we're going to switch to the other side. If we don't switch to the other side, guys, we don't want to walk crooked all day. So we're going to switch to the other side. Do the very same thing. I'm coming down on my elbow. Again, you can be down on your arm. If you don't have good balance, my hand is right in front of me. If you have good balance, your hand is here or your hand is here. Okay, it's up to you. Stack those feet. Stack those knees on top of the hip. And then I'm just going to tilt up. So tilt that high knee up toward the ceiling. You're going to open and close. Just like that. And just like the other side, our number is 20. Or 15 or whatever. Movement is movement, guys. Definitely, I want you guys to give me some feedback on this exercise down in the comments when you guys are done. Let me know how you feel, what burned the most, what was stretched the most, what worked the most. It's definitely different for everybody because everybody's on their different fitness levels. Keep working for another good. Let's do 5 more. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to open and then we're going to flex that foot. Super important to flex the foot. It works the ankle and it functionally to work as you walk. You don't want it to give away. So as you work your ankles at that flex level and that pointed level, you will definitely strengthen those ankles. Good little nice kick. It doesn't have to be a super hard kick. It's just an extension. So an extension is just bringing that leg straight out and up. I am up here because I can be, but you can be down here. It's not a big deal. Your range of motion is your range of motion. And I definitely want you to know your limitations. Everybody's different. Every fitness level is different. Good, just like that. And I'm going to have you hold it up and hang out for me for 10. Here we go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to point that toe. Here's that strong leg for me for 1, 2. Hold it here. You got 10 count. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to flex my foot, come almost all the way down, and give me 20 minis. Up and down. Keep that balance. Don't forget to breathe. Sometimes when we're exercising, it's easy to hold your breath. And we don't want to do that. So you have to make yourself breathe. Good. Almost there. And there's your time. Good. Whew, that was a good little work on that hip, that glute area, and in that side for me. I want you to come on up, and we're going to do some stretches, okay? One of the stretches I want to do is a butterfly. That will get up in the hips. You're nice and tall. Postural-wise, we definitely want to think about good. Nice, good, and straight. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see my form. So if you are here and trying to stretch, you're not going to get the full potential of that stretch. So you want to definitely stay nice and tall, just like that. I would say like a book on your head, and I'm holding onto those feet, ankles, whatever, and then I'm going to gradually go down just a little bit. Everybody's range of motion will be different on that stretch. These are definitely in the hips for the hip flexors. You'll feel that in the glute. And then I'm going to show you a little something different. I call this the number 4. On my number 4, my leg is going to go straight. My other leg is going to cross over like that. So it looks like a number 4 when you're looking down. And I'm just putting a little bit of pressure on the inside of that knee. Again, sitting nice and straight and tall. And this is independently stretching one side at a time. So I call those bilaterally. We're going to go one side and we'll do the other side. Switching sides. Grab onto that if you can and just push her down a little bit. You can also use those boulder bands up on the wall. If you cannot pull your foot in, you can put that boulder band around it and pull that boulder band close to your body. Pressing down on that number 4 on the inside of that knee. Good. Now I'm going to show you a pose, a pigeon pose. You're going to come down. Your pigeon pose is a stretch. I'm going to cross one foot over the knee. And then I'm going to bring the knee toward my chest. I call this bear hugging. I'm going to bear hug my knee. You will feel that stretch up through the glute, around through the hip. You're going to stay here for a little bit and you're going to breathe for me. Good. We're going to switch sides. So putting that foot down, cross the other knee, bring the knee toward your chest. I got that really good bear hug. have on that knee. Lay nice and straight. Lay that head on the mat. Super straight spine. That's a great stretch. It is one of my favorite stretches. You can stretch like this any time of the day. It's a really good stretch. Good. I'm going to have you grab right behind your legs, roll your body up to a sit. We're going to continue that stretch. I call this a seated knee tuck. So my foot is going out. My foot is across the leg. I'm going to bring this to my chest. So this is a knee tuck. So this is really going into that glute, that hip. Just like we did on the back, you're going to feel the same type of stretch. Good. Breathe as you stretch. And we're going to switch sides. Cross it over, hug it, and pull it in. My back is super straight, like I have a book on my head. The more you have good posture, the better your stretch is going to be, and it'll stretch in the right places. Good. Okay, that is it for today. If you want to continue this workout, it is a 20 reps. You could do one set though. Just do one set because you'll actually feel like a little burner. And then after you do everything on the right side, flip over, do everything on the left side, just like I showed you. Go back to the video, rewind it, check it out. Let me know what your thoughts are. And most importantly, let's stretch after we work those flexors, those glutes, and that core, because we just don't want to be tight in those areas as we go through the day after you exercise, guys. All right, that is it for today. Happy Thursday. This is week number 2. You guys are doing fantastic. Everybody's got great information. Please come on into the conversation, ask questions. If you want a specific exercise or specific body part to work, so it could be upper body, lower body, core, a compound, just a combination of upper and lower body, or any specific stretches, come into this conversation, comment below, and clue me in, because I want to do what you guys are interested in the most. And if you guys don't need some kind of basic exercises